Good morning today, ladies and gents. Welcome to episode 44 this time around. I think in the video I actually say 43, but I do asterisk it. Anyway, today you're listening out for this sequence.
And that's going to be the end of that highlight. Until this highlight, of course, with the head hitting the crossbar. Not his head, the ball that he hits with his head hits the crossbar.
And I hope you enjoy that. It's actually two separate voice clips, but let me know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you later.
Right, welcome to episode 4. Let's try this one again. Yes, it works. Okay, so I've just had to reload because it didn't want to. Oh, it wasn't working. It crashed, so that was fun. As you can see, we're sitting 14th in the league then, 32 points from 26 games, and 10 points clear of relegation. At some point through here, I don't know where it is if I'm honest with you, they offered us extra wage budget, basically 86,000 if we could escape relegation. It was like a revised thing. It was like attempt to avoid relegation, and avoid getting in a relegation battle. Avoid getting in the relegation battle was actually the highest one over avoid relegation, which is the one I chose. But it only gave me like an extra £500 in the kitty for the wage budget, so I thought I'll just take the avoid relegation one. Looking back on the schedule then, I did play the looting game, which I said I was going to come back for initially. Not his head, the ball that he hits with his head. Hit a bit too much into the groove of things when playing these apart from the Coventry one. Played all these off camera, meaning that you saw the West Brom win, then you saw off camera that we lost 1-0, and then we lost 2-0 against Coventry. After that, then we lost a few games and drew a game, and then the following month, for whatever reason, we went on a bit of a an unbeaten run, which was amazing. I made a video just in this game to say like I wasn't sure what's going on, but I'm probably not going to add that to this video because as soon as we had that game, we went and lost 2 games on the way, so I was like, that kind of evens things out, so that's fine by me. So today then what we've got is we've got a home match at Brentford and an away game at Ipswich. Obviously we're expecting to lose this. It's Brentford, they're a Premier League side, such is such. Emptich is going to go on the bench because he's been playing actually not too bad recently. He's obviously a product of our youth academy. He's not great, but his arrows have been showing upward directions since playing for us every now and then. We have had our youth intake day that basically says everything's at grade E. I'll try and have a look for it afterwards actually to show you. If you could remind me, that'd be great. Thank you. But for now, let's just get straight into it. So we've got Shipley on the ball. It gets overridden straight away by Brentford. And João Pedro. Ivan Toney's still there. About 10 years in the future. Not sure what year we're in at the moment, actually, to be fair. But we are only 2 minutes in. I expect us to get absolutely ruined, to be fair. Especially considering Deli Bashiru is theoretically well below the standard of play that I'd actually want. Somehow Okonkwo has actually kept that out. Okonkwo also managed to keep obviously you saw a couple of the clean sheets, but he managed to save a fantastic penalty which managed to get us a 1-0 win somewhere along one of those, which was insane, to be fair. Really good save. So Mikel Damsgaard here then with the corner for Brentford. Ivan Toney over the top, thankfully. Lewis Orford, Chapman with the run, and that's the end of the highlights. Let's hope there's not many more of them. Goal kick straight down the field. Orford manages to get over it, and Brent has only gone and stuck it in the back of the net of Brentford. That's I'm not gonna lie, that's surprising. I'm not gonna get excited because Premier League team, I think they're about 11th in the league, actually, to be fair as well. It's not like they're fielding a weakened side. We've seen Ivan Toney, we've seen Mikkel Damsgaard, there's João Pedro in there. You know, it's not a weak team by any stretch of the imagination, so we'll taper our expectations for now. Damsgaard again. Baptiste clears with the head. As far as João Pedro, Bidstrup, Korea, Asia. He's a decent player as well. There you go. And it was always going to happen, I think. It was always going to happen. Alright, then that brings us up to half time. If we can actually get, I don't think we get a replay. Actually, replay would be nice, but I don't think you get it anymore. Alright then, Taylor to Chapman. Easily dispossessed, and Henry's on the run. Henry shoots, and Henry goes over. Not quite the go Henry you expect nowadays. Oh, Joe Powell can come on, so we'll do that. It's been a while since we've seen Joe Powell with his injury and all that. But yeah, João Pedro tries to, I think he tried to chip him, to be honest, but that doesn't really go anywhere. I'll tell you what we will do, we'll actually let that highlight play out, to be fair. The corner. Oh, it wasn't on the other side? The corner's on this side? No. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, Deli Bashiru's coming off. Bellingham is going to go on. Ethan Leek, I think, is going to come on for Harry Chapman. And I think we'll go with that for now. Hopefully we get something from it. Nope, no more highlights apparently. That's it. That's your lots. Well, 2-1 loss isn't too bad, in all fairness. Anyway. Our next match then is going to be Ipswich, and I'll be back with you for that in a second. So just you wait there. So heading into the game today, then this is how it's going to look. You can go back up onto the bench. Ooh, okay, there. I think I'm pretty okay with this team going out as is. Kande probably not so much, but whatever. Ipswich are currently 17th in the table, so we should at least try and get something out of the match, I guess. But we'll see how our boys are performing after that match with Brentford. For now, looks like we're getting a lesson back to us, as it's constantly them intercepting, although Kane's over the top, and Kane has a blistering shot saved. Very, very well saved, in fact, to be fair. Deli Bashiru with the in-swinger, and I thought there was going to be a head to that, but Woods has a shot, and it comes to nothing. Woods is going to get back on the end of it. Manages to get through a Kande. That's going to be offside. Didn't look like it, but it's going to be offside. Alright then, Ipswich with that hell of a switch. It was offside as well, actually, to be fair. But Ipswich picking it out. They're really on it today for some reason. Okay, Deli Bashiru then to Jamal Baptiste. Conquo over the top of everybody. Orford over the top back to Magnus Brandt, and that is deflected, and Walton picks it up to prevent the corner. Alright, well, that's 2 or 3 highlights worth, so that's going to bring us up to half time. I think what we're going to do now, though, is just go straight into switching Magnus over to Mark. We'll look to bring on you for Deli Bashiru, and I think we might look to bring on Powell in the future. Alright, Tomlinson then for Solihull Moors. Ooh, Ali gets up and forces the save from Walton there. It's going to be a throw-in that we're not going to get to see. Okay, this throw we do get to see. Tomlinson to Leek, Orford, into a Candy, and that looked very strange, like it was one of our own players that kicked it out, but I don't think it's obviously going to be that. So Bury then is getting to get fouled from Baptiste, and they're going to get a free kick. Kane manages to save, and Tomlinson gets rid, and that's going to be the end of that highlight. Until this highlight, of course, and the Candy's on that, he back heels it, fancy, and it's ended up with Woodsy. It's out for Tomlinson on the old switcheroo, back to Jamal Baptiste. He's going to hopefully not do that, but he has, so it's to Shipley, to Woodsy, a Candy through to Evans. Evans, yes, get in. Whew. That felt like a long time coming, but we've made hard work for ourselves doing that, to be fair. Right, I think we're going to have to replace one of these. Lewis Orford, maybe, because he looks tired. For Joe Powell. And then Candy's going to come off for Billy Emptich. And hopefully we can hold on. Right, Tomlinson then with the throw-in for Jamal Baptiste. He's going to go to Woodsy, to Baptiste. Tomlinson, who's going to pass it to Shipley? There we go. Back to Shipley. To Linz Foster. We haven't seen him for a while, to be fair, especially in this game. Over to Emptich. Dummies it. And he gets dispossessed. Really, really easy. Really unfortunate. Emptich back on the ball. Back to Powell. Going to end up with back in Emptich's feet at the minute, I think. But for now, it's with Leak. Leak's going to cross the ball. He's not. He's going to have a shot. Taylor with the head hitting the crossbar. Not his head. The ball that he hits with his head hits the crossbar. And the highlight ends, unfortunately. And that is that. That's a win is a win. It's actually a really good win, to be fair. They could probably win by another 1 or 2 goals, but that's okay. We are now 12 points clear of the drop, and we are 13 points below playoffs. So yes. Right then, looking at the schedule, we shall be back for Coventry, our East Midlands, and oh no, we'll have a Wolves derby. Not Wolves derby, but Wolves and Derby game. A Wolves away at the Molyneux, then we'll have a Derby at home. I think that's the plan. If you've enjoyed that, please drop a like, comment if you'd like to, and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.